I get asked a lot, what is it about meat that is so particularly damaging and destructive to the human body? I think the fairest answer is we don't know. But in terms of the research which involves measurement of many inflammatory markers and many things in the bloodstream that are measured that are associated with risk, the science would certainly support the fact that meat creates an inflammatory state in the body. It tends to augment the body's production of inflammatory mediators, like in terms of meat's ability to enhance cancer growth, for example. Meat tends to, and when I say meat, I don't mean just red meat, chicken, fish, eggs, all of that stuff basically has very similar chemical properties, be it a fish, be it a chicken, be it pork, as well as red meat. Red meat has currently been, labeled at the international level as a class 1 carcinogen, so the same power of being able to cause cancer as cigarette tobacco. So that has been established, but these other types of meat are, there's no reason to think that they're any safer really than red meat. And the presence of those proteins in a human tends to augment inflammatory markers in the body, and from the research done and the outcome data, tends to simply increase the risk of forming plaques in the coronary arteries and throughout the body, and increase the risk of death and development of diabetes and many cancers. The exact mechanism, as is the case with most mechanisms in medicine, I don't think we really exactly know why, except in terms of a general idea, when people eat meat, their risk of death goes up. And when people get their calories from non-meat sources, in general, the risk of death goes down. The exact mechanism is, yet to be worked out. But the effect is so clear and so quick, like I say to patients, I think it's important to consider it to be precautionary of the information, even if it's limited, that we do have. You don't want to wait for science to work out the exact mechanism of why vegetables are good to you. We just know that they are. We'll figure out the science a little bit later. We know that they're good for you, and we know that they're safe. So with that in mind, you generally want to be focusing most of your nutrition around the plant-based diet.